Dondale Youth Detention Centre. We've had royal commissions that have spoken up about this. We know. As a nation, we should be disgusted. There's mandatory reporting, but nothing happens. These laws are in place, but the children are still ignored. June 2022. 10th. Legal advocates say it is only a matter of time before there's a death inside Dondale Juvenile Detention Centre after the hospitalisation this week of a 16-year-old who attempted to take his own life, the latest case in at least 54 self-harm or suicide attempts since July last year. Now, if that don't bring tears to your eyes, there's something wrong. Hey, a Northern Territory government spokesman confirmed that a 16-year-old boy was transported to hospital on Sunday night after sustaining an injury and is now back in Dondale where he is receiving support. An expert team has discussed the future care needs of this young person. Expert team. And is ensuring every effort is taken to support them, including providing advice to their families, the spokesperson said. Here's where it actually gets good, though. It stops being just, the blah-blah narrative that the authorities want. Here we go. There's a brave man, criminal barrister John Lawrence, SC, who represents an 11-year-old boy who recently spent 3 months on remand in Dondale, said, enough is enough. He probably said enough is enough, bloody enough. But anyway, what is it going to take to shut this down? Is it really going to take a death? Stop for a moment, people, and think about that. Death of a child locked up in isolation in a remote detention centre. Yay. Lawrence said the risks are too high. All these children have to be put into a proper facility or at the very least taken out of this dystopian derelict adult prison. I visited the place scores of times over the last 30 years when it was an adult jail. But going in there and seeing children wandering around and walking around with an 11-year-old escorted by a guard is positively surreal and sick, he said. Samantha Sampson, she protests. Beautiful, strong person. Here's a text from June the 7th, 2022. Can change the record. It says, what could be louder, more urgent call to action than a child trying to take their own life? A person has tried to take their own life twice in the past week while in Dondale. The Northern Territory is failing children, and services are saying youth detention is now worse than prior to the Royal Commission. Okay, and there he is, the good lawyer, standing up for the kids. One person can make a difference.
Love and care is going to bring about behavioural change in a 10-year-old.